Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm doing an oil change on my Honda HSS928. This is the track model, ATD, so deluxe, so electric start. As you can see, I just used it. Got a pretty good storm. So I'm just gonna do an oil change on it, and I'll show you how to do it, which is pretty easy, but not everyone knows how to do it. I cut this out of whatever I could find in the recycling. Tresemme Flawless Curls shampoo. But hopefully it makes a flawless oil change here. I'm just putting this here to extend my reach out here, because what can you get in here? You can't get much in there. Still warm. So for this, you need a 10mm. I don't need this on yet. 10mm, the one that always gets lost, right? And then I'll just hold this in case it would loosen up. Should do it. That's better than going all over the frame and track and whatnot. It only holds 1.2 quarts. Oh, great. 1.2 quarts, so not a whole lot. A bit longer one would be better. There, and I can just leave it. It's propped up by the new oil quarts. I'll leave it here for a little while. Hopefully it doesn't shit out. We'll get some grease rags and stuff. And I need a funnel. Alright, that's pretty good. That's good enough. So we're gonna clean this off. Now Honda says to use a new washer here, sealing washer, but I don't know. I usually don't. It could be a gimmick for them to sell you more, but if it don't leak, it don't leak. That's my thinking. If it leaks, then I'll put a new one on, but usually you can get quite a few times out of them. You also want to use the torque that they recommend, so that way you don't crush it. Alright, I'll get this stuff out of here. Wipe her off here. Honda wants 13 foot-pounds. 13, so I got a torque wrench that's in inch pounds here. So 13 times 12 gives you your torque, 156 inch pounds. So that's what I'm going to put it at. A lot of the bigger torque wrenches don't go low enough, so I'm using a smaller one. This one goes to 200 inch pounds. 156, I got her. I had to get a different socket because this is 3/8. That's it. Set this back down. Most of these torque wrenches that have the turnstile here, you got to put back down to the bottom so they don't get screwed up. The split beam type, I think you can leave. A lot of them you can leave them, but. All right. Now on this, it wants 530 is what it calls for. It's right here it says it. And then the book. I'm just using Honda oil for now anyway. Maybe I'll switch to synthetic. This might be synthetic, I don't know. But I'm gonna use this for now, and then maybe in the future I'll switch. .2 quarts. So I should take this whole quart here. Make sure your funnel's clean too. I know a lot of that stuff's obvious, but you never know. I don't have the full cord in yet, so I'm sure it's gonna be low. Yeah, right here. It says not to screw it in too, so. Give her the rest. Okay, I am. It comes out a little bit when it's right here. And that's probably about all I'm gonna get because it's right at the point where it's here on the bottom. There's not a whole lot I can do. Can't get much more unless you tilted it, and I don't want to do that. It doesn't tell me to. It's right here. It's not bad. You gotta wonder why they design it like this. Because you can't really overfill this. How do you overfill it unless you tipped it a lot, right? So other engines like the Tecumseh ones and the snowblowers and stuff, where they have the dipstick up here, and the big long tube, those can be overfilled. I worked on some that were overfilled, and this you can't overfill because it's just gonna come out. So you gotta wonder if they do that on purpose. It's a little harder to add oil to it. Not really with a funnel, but I think it kind of prevents that from happening though. So that could be what they're thinking too on that. All right, I'm gonna call this good. No oil filters to worry about. You'll probably be seeing more of this on my channel. I just started this channel. My main channel is Wisconsin Oliver Nut, and I have some videos of this on there. But I wanted to separate small engines from Oliver tractors and Oliver equipment and stuff. So I created this channel just for small engine stuff. And that way YouTube's algorithm doesn't get messed up with not knowing what to recommend to people. You know, because it kind of learns what you're putting out for content and who to put the content to, and you start mixing it up, and then it doesn't know what to do. So that's why I started this channel. So you'll be seeing more small engine stuff, anywhere from snowblowers to generators, lawnmowers. It's a good place for my Honda riders. I got 200 riders. You know, steel stuff, anything that's small engine. Could be even RC, radio control stuff, who knows.